I thought it is going to be hot in June.
Our awning got damaged. Vehicle got stuck and couldn't get out. We were stuck in a rut. We're wet. Everything's wet.
We thought a June Overlanding Expo would be warm. Then the rain soaked us, damaged our awning, and turned the trails into mud. Here are the 10 lessons we learned.
Made our quick stop at Princess Auto and we got some citronella candles and mosquito coils. So we are all set for this weekend, aren't we? So we just stopped at a gas station to fill up gas and get some water at the Shell gas station. And it was barely 5 minutes in and a trailer swerved into our lane, but that truck had a camper attached to it and he swerved into our lane and we almost landed in the ditch and his camper almost flipped, like it was right in front of my eyes. Oh my god, that was scary. And he was trying to avoid a deer because a deer came out of the bushes. So when you're driving, be careful and watch out for wildlife. Like, we're not even in the wild yet, like we're reaching Whitecourt. I was able to slow down in time. So stay safe, drive safe, don't be distracted while driving, and don't speed.
We just had a detour.
Oh, that was a fun detour for like 32 minutes. We're driving around this Medicine Lodge road, and because we put in the GPS Medicine Lodge, we didn't put the rest of the address, which was Rodeo Grounds. So now we've been driving around trying to freaking find this Alberta Overland Expo place. We reached all the way to the end of that road and it has a gate closed and locked and GPS is not working, and we both had to try and remap or retrace our steps back. But now we found someone on the road that knows this area and he said, yeah, you just need to drive another kilometer up and we're 6 minutes away. Just make sure you don't do this at nighttime.
Yeah, that would be a lot more difficult than this.
Yeah. This was where we were at for the main events, and last night when we had the get-together for the welcome, we went into the dance hall section over there for all our training sessions / event announcements and the giveaways today. The washrooms right there were really nice as well, where you had flushable washrooms. Didn't have to worry about using the porta potties. We had coffee served all weekend by one of the sponsors, which was amazing. We didn't have to worry about making coffee. Oh my god, this rain! It's just raining and raining from like 2 a.m. Oh my god, I've got like a poncho on, had a big umbrella open, our awning broke, and then I stepped into a puddle of water. Socks are wet. I'm trying to warm up my feet right now, but it's all part of the adventure. This is just what happens, and you just roll with it.
I learned a lot yesterday and today, especially how to survive in this condition and what kinds of clothing you should be packing. And I have the white jacket I normally wear during the camping trip, but this time I just want to go a little fancy and wear that red jacket, which is partially waterproof. And guess what? It got soaking wet in just 2 hours, and now we're forced back into this car and dry ourselves out before we can head out again. So don't try to be a beauty queen at the camping event. Also, I do have a snow pants. The funny thing is, it was in my luggage and I took it out and I thought it is going to be hot in June.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm freezing cold with all the wrong clothing.
It was warm yesterday, it was plus 17, and today it's dropped down to 9 degrees right now. And you know what, that's just part of being out in nature. It can change anytime, so you want to be prepared. Luckily we had the poncho, but I had to because my feet were soaked. The shoes are waterproof, but they're only ankle length. We got here yesterday. We were going to park I'll show you right over there where you see that camper trailer, the camper and that truck. We were about to camp right besides them. I'm glad we did not, because that would have been a little bit of a swimming pool for us, and also no coverage from the wind. Where we parked last night, we had some tree coverage, so that was really good. Then this was the lake. We would have parked here too, but some of the people got flooded because the lake came up. Definitely a good choice not to park in this zone either. Our awning got damaged with the weight of the water, and I'm kind of sad. That side broke and the pole is bent. On the other side, that pole got damaged because of the wind and the rain. So technically or potentially, when you're out and it's raining, put your awning down, don't leave it up, because that's what could happen. However, it is the sign that we need to get that 270 awning.
These Alicab awnings are great, but they require a pretty specific mounting solution.
Okay.
So the way that these mount is they have to mount on this back corner, because if you don't have bolts going on that back corner, then the whole thing's not supported properly.
Okay.
So the whole awning is supported by
On
that
one
bracket.
corner, yeah.
If you don't have a rack system that's able to support that kind of weight, I would look at something like maybe like a Go FSR awning. They're
Okay.
pretty lightweight. They're like 43 pounds. I run one on my Tacoma that has been working quite well for the last 3 years.
But it's a self.
It's a self-supported awning. Yeah, you don't need legs or anything like that. So I would just use the weight consideration for those. And then yeah, like I said, I think a Dobinson setup would be. That's the route that I would lean towards.
We left that window open last night to do a different setup for our EcoFlow, and the rain has been slowly dripping in. It had cooled on top of the EcoFlow, which surprisingly did not leak into the actual device itself, but some of the water did fall on the front screen here, so be a little cautious with this and make sure it didn't seep into the car. There's a lot of water that has cooled. I have to figure out why the hell this thing is falling inside the car. Keep our EcoFlow safe and wipe things up. One of the things we did this weekend was we got to test drive that Ineos Grenadier, which we wanted to. I love the interior, it's amazing, but unfortunately on the very second loop on that track that they had, my vehicle got stuck and couldn't get out. We were stuck in a rut, and then we had to walk all the way back. I wish they had offered us a ride back in one of the other vehicles, but with all of this rain and stuff, the roads were just shitty. This up here, I'm not going to drive all the way to it because it's very mucky and very interesting. I don't want to get stuck, but that up there was the trail where you see those orange cones, and that was the start of the trail. So it was a very interesting, and I think it was a mid-level trail or track. I wouldn't say easy, because with the rain and the muck, it was definitely not an easy track. It's been raining here at the Alberta Overland Expo, and going to officially call it. It's Saturday night and 10 o'clock. We should be home by 1 o'clock. It's been pouring for since last night at like midnight almost it started, and yes, it was something we knew, but it's almost become like a swimming pool out there. A lot of people are still here, they're troopers, and everyone's having a good time. But now it's our time to take our leave, because we're cold, we're tired, and I think we can't handle any more rain, because we don't have an awning, can't sit under it, it's just pouring, and our tent's wet, we're wet, everything's wet. We're kind of cold and don't want to get sick. Time to head back home and enjoy some hot shower and a nap in our bed tonight. Every interaction we had, all the people we met were super friendly. That's pretty much it for us. We are donezo. We'll chat in the next one.
We learned these lessons the wet way, so hopefully you don't have to. Stay prepared, stay safe, and we'll see you on the next adventure.